Welcome back to Cosmic Kickback, the galaxy's favorite talk show. As always, I'm your host, Nick, joined by my co-host, Joshua.
What's good, everyone?
Today, we're going to be talking about Creature Commandos, finally.
Yes, sir.
James Gunn's first animated show for the DCU. This wrapped up, I think, January 9th, so it's been about like 2 weeks. But we're going to review the show. We got some news, though, before to go through. We're going to talk about Oscar noms, got some Invincible news, other stuff like that. But if you're listening for the first time, we're Cosmic Kickback. We're a movie podcast. We talk about TV shows, news, sometimes games. So if any of that interests you, make sure to subscribe.
Yes, sir.
I thought you were about to say yes. Don't say it.
Hey, yes, King.
All right. Well, let's just crack through this news really quick because I do want to get into Creature Commandos.
Bet.
The only piece of news I think that is not worth talking about, I'm just gonna put it first, bro. We're gonna talk about A Better Man.
Oh my God.
I don't know if anyone, if we have any listeners in the UK, please tell us what this is about because I saw maybe 1 or 2 trailers about this against my will, and from what I picked up, it looks like a biopic that's kind of reimagined where I guess this big star in the UK was like, yo, I want to be a monkey. and he wrote a bunch of original songs and they made it a movie, but it's bombing right now. It's doing really bad. Yeah. Josh and I were talking about the numbers, and I believe Paramount was distributing this.
Yes.
And very recently they said they're going to stop showing the box office numbers for this because it's doing so bad. I'm actually going to search right now on Box Office Mojo, which is what I look at, to see if we can get any info. But I mean, bro, this thing must be bombing really bad.
I mean, we were looking at it, and it's made approximately, like, worldwide, I think $15 million on a budget of $110 million, which is like, that's insane. Like, that's under 10% of its budget made back. But what's crazy is, like, okay, so like we're in America, so obviously this guy, I keep hearing people say, oh, well, he's huge in the UK, like this is like this guy's known over there.
He's massive.
Absolutely massive. But I looked at the numbers, and in the UK, this movie opening weekend made 1.9 million. That's the same amount it made in the US. So like,
dude, no way.
Yeah, it matched. So if he's so big in the UK, exactly. Like, so what is going on? I don't know, bro. It's just, it's baffling to me.
I wonder what happens when a movie like bombs that bad, because obviously, okay, hold on, let me see when this got released.
I think it came out. Was it around Christmas? Was this a Christmas movie, or was this? You tell me.
Yeah, well, this is weird. On Google, it's saying it came out in January.
Okay.
But I guess the trailer's from last year.
There's probably different.
It hasn't even been out for like 2 weeks then, or maybe there's a release date separately for the US.
That's what I was gonna say. I think maybe it opened earlier in Europe.
Yeah,
probably.
USA, it came out the 17th is what it's saying. But I was seeing trailers for this last year.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I wonder what happens when a movie does so bad that, like, where does that money come out of? Does the studio just lose that? Because, like, everyone that worked on it, the actors, the producers, like, the directors, they're not going to, like, personally cut a check and be like, all right, we fucked up. We only made barely 15 million out of our 110 million budget.
Yeah.
My bad. I mean, it sucks. I don't know if the director is going to get work anymore, or like what's going to go on.
Well, no, because it's the same direct. This is what I was going to say. Despite it bombing, it has positive reviews. Like, people that have seen it, it's kind of funny. Some people are like, oh, I just thought this was an original movie. Like, it was just like, oh, it's about a monkey who sings.
Yeah.
And like,
they didn't. Was more down for that.
A lot of people said that. Yeah, they were like, oh, I was hyped for that, but then I found out it's a biopic, and I'm like, oh, I don't know who the fuck that is. But it's made by the same director who made The Greatest Showman. I'm pretty sure.
Oh my, it's Mike's favorite film.
Yeah, yes, sir. And
I won't lie, it is pretty good.
I still haven't seen it, so I can't really speak on his directing style, but I know that a lot of people liked it. So like, I don't doubt the movie is probably made well and might be good, but it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's just kind of like who asked for this? You know what I mean? Like, how was this greenlit? And like, I'm not trying to dog on the guy, but it's just like, if he's massive in Europe, like, where are the numbers, bruh?
I mean, like I said, yeah, okay. So I'm looking at his discography. He worked on Rocket Man. The Greatest Showman, like I said, is pretty good. I don't know. Maybe it's just the concept of this. Like I said, if it was not a biopic and it was just a movie about them finding a monkey who could sing, and then he gets like celebrity status and I don't know, is dealing with that. I was kind of more down for that, but
Yeah, I
I don't
feel
know.
you.
I was not rushing to the theater to see this. I don't know if it's maybe because this either got released January, and that's kind of like when, I mean, we say this like a lot of the movies that are kind of like we don't know
Yeah.
if it's gonna do well. Let's just drop it right now.
Yeah, that is true. I
Sometimes
mean,
they perform poorly.
yeah, I mean, like Wolfman just came out, and I'm hearing.
Oh, I
I'm
want to
not.
go see it.
I want to see it still, but I am hearing like it's just eh. But
Yeah,
we'll see.
I
We'll
mean, I'm
see.
not gonna lie. I heard about it. The concept was cool. I saw the trailer and I was like, okay, never mind. Like they show the whole movie in the trailer. It's so
I
dumb.
hate when that happens. Like I haven't seen the Wild Robot still, and
Oh, you should.
I almost saw it. Was it last night? Yeah, it was last night because Carla and I went to the movies and we saw a film last night, and the Wild Robot is still showing at Draft House, or it was last night. So I was like, ooh, like maybe it's time. And Carla's like, oh, what's it about again? And like she read it, and then we clicked on the trailer to start watching it, and I already had an idea what it was about. But Jesus, bro, that trailer showed so fucking much of the movie that I feel like I already watched the whole thing. Like it low-key
Yeah,
ruined it, bro. Like the Wild Robots trailer, it's probably not the first trailer or the teaser, but like it's probably trailer 2 or 3. That fucking shit, bro, showed way too much. Like that shit actually pissed me off. Like we didn't see it because of that. I was like, nah, fuck that, bro. I'm
you're
gonna
like
wait.
fuck.
Yeah, because it's coming out and streaming in like a week anyway. So fuck it, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. What's kind of cool is now that it's Oscar award season, like a lot of movies are either getting put back in theaters or they're getting put to streaming like
yeah,
immediately.
yeah.
So I'm gonna be catching up on your list, bro. Recently I saw, what did I see? I saw the A Great Unknown, and then I
Okay.
also saw a film on Mubi.
Well, both of those movies
I
came out in
saw
2024, little bro. So you ain't catching
my
up on my
first film.
2025 yet.
No, I'm talking about last year, bro.
Hey, good luck, bro. I think I'm still a good 20,
Have you
20
watched the
movies
film from
ahead.
this year?
I did. Last night I watched. It's funny. I made my list. I haven't dropped my review on Letterboxd yet. I'm gonna do it after this.
Okay.
But I made my rank list, and so since it's the first film I've seen, it's automatically ranked at number 1. And but I can tell you right now, this movie's definitely not gonna be number 1 at the end of the year. Like it's just there because I haven't seen anything else yet. But I saw, what is it? One of Them Days of Kiki Palmer and SZA.
Oh, dude, I wanted to see that. That movie looked kind of funny.
It is kind of funny. It's not bad. It's just like it's exactly what you think it is, you know?
Yeah, like Tyler Perry type humor.
Yeah, they literally name drop Tyler Perry at one point.
Yeah. I mean, all those movies, I feel like they're not made the same. Like, it's a Friday vibe.
Hmm.
Like, but they're funny. They're entertaining.
It kind of gave me a Friday vibe. I think it could have been better if it, because Friday, one thing I like about it is like that neighborhood really feels like a real neighborhood, you know, like
Yeah, and they're
everyone
just
knows.
chilling on the porch
Yeah,
all day too.
and like
It's like so simple.
yeah, like and everyone knows each other. Like there's like all these characters, and it really feels like a slice of life type thing in a way. Even though it's a comedy, it's like, oh, like this feels like a real community. And this one has a touch of that. Like there are other characters from this community, like this apartment area that they all live at. And there's like a certain section of the film where they really lean into that towards the end. But I think they could have leaned into it even more. Like I think Friday, even though like, you know, it's about the two main characters mostly, it's like all these other side characters, you know, they have little moments to shine here and there. I think One of Them Days could have done better if they included a bit more of that, like more of the other characters. But anyway, it's still worth it. It's worth the watch. It's a nice little January flick.
Okay. Damn, bro, just dropped the review. I'm
Yes,
just
sir.
kidding.
We don't got to do the pod now on that one.
You're right. All right, moving on. Speaking of Wolfman, since we just brought that up,
Yeah.
Robert Eggers' next film got slated for another Christmas release, 2026. It's going to be called Werewolf, and it's another period piece. I mean, we already know this dude's cooking. It's going to be a 13th century werewolf movie. I mean, I'm going to say the only thing I know about it is for sure Willem Dafoe is attached. Because I heard them talking in an interview, and he was like, yeah, I just offered this dude like 2 parts.
Oh my
like
god.
in some upcoming projects, and they just kind of laughed about it. I
I
mean, bro,
mean,
he's in this. I know he's gonna be in it.
low-key, you could probably call that right now. I think another safe bet would be like, oh, Anya Taylor-Joy. She's in like a good chunk of his films.
Yeah,
You
I like
know,
Lily Rose Depp. Honestly,
she
we're gonna
was
talk about
good.
Nosferatu, but dude, did you see the audition tape that she like sent in
I
for that,
did, I did, I did see
bro?
it.
She was low key geeking in
I'm
that
not,
movie.
I'm not gonna lie. Like when this movie was first announced, Nosferatu. I know we're not talking about the news, really. We're already switching to Nosferatu, but real quick, this I was a little worried because I love Robert Edgers and his other films. I think I've seen all of his like major theatrical releases. So originally Anya Taylor-Joy was slated to play the lead role of the like leading lady in
Yeah,
Nosferatu, and I remember I was like, oh fuck yeah, bro, she goes hard. She was really good in the Witch or the Vivitch or whatever you pronounce it. She's really good in that. So I was like, oh hell yeah, like I'm ready. And then she dropped out because I think of like scheduling or something, maybe Furiosa. I don't know what the
probably.
something like that. So she was like, oh damn. And then when they got Lily Rose Depp, I ain't gonna lie to you, everything I've seen her in has been dog. So
I mean, she was in the Idol, which was ass,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, and then she
I
was
just remember
before
that show
that.
getting dogged on.
Oh yeah, I don't even want to watch it, bro. Actually, I started watching it out of curiosity of how shit it was, and I turned off the first episode like 20 minutes in. That shit was ass.
Damn.
It's so bad. It literally starts off and she's like practicing a dance routine, and then the first like thing out of nowhere is like one of the PR people was like, "Oh shit, look what just leaked online," and it's like a picture of her with cum on her face. And I'm just
Oh,
like, what is going on, bro? Like this shit just started. We already got some weird shit, and then they keep putting the photo everywhere, and I'm just like, all right, bro, like I'm good. Freaky ass show, bro.
freaky ass.
And then I didn't even get to see when The Weeknd pulls up, but I heard he can't act for shit. I've seen like clips of him, but
Yeah.
anyway, because of all that, when Lily Rose Depp got attached, I was a little like oh, I don't know, bro, like Anya Taylor-Joy, like her, but I'm glad to say that she was really good in Nosferatu. She went crazy, she locked in, she geeked out, she was nicked up. So like low key for the Wolfman, bro.
Herself.
Huh?
She redeemed herself.
She did, and she really like proved that she can actually act, which is a lot of times like, you know, it could just be like the script itself, or like, you know, you never know.
Direction.
A lot of different factors, but yeah, she was really good. And for the Wolfman, I mean, I'm excited, bro, because like I'm a fan of
werewolf, bro.
Is it called Werewolf?
Yeah, werewolf.
Same shit, bro. I did hear.
No, it's not.
It is, bro. I mean, it's the same shit. They both turn into a wolf, bro. What I was gonna say is, I heard that you said 13th century. I heard him say this has to be a little like, okay, like let's see how that is. Like I heard the entirety of it is gonna be in like 13th century Old English. So it's like, oh damn, like am I gonna be able to understand this shit? Like are they gonna be talking like ye long fuck, like I don't know, like Shakespearean type shit
Tonight. Yeah.
You know what
I'm
I
not
mean?
gonna lie. Yeah, well, when I was in English class, like in high school, and we'd read like, not like Shakespeare, but I guess Shakespeare, but like the old English books, like, bro, it was really hard to understand just reading it.
Yeah.
I heard that he was, maybe this is wrong, but I heard that he was also going to make like the film either partially silent or like a majority of it, so it would be like a true period piece film. But maybe that was for like another project or another director. I'm getting it confused, but I do remember hearing something crazy like that.
It's also so early on that like that could very well change, and it also could just be a rumor. Like, you know, you don't even know.
I feel like sometimes you just say shit to get people like talking about your movie.
Yeah,
like,
so
I'm probably not gonna do that.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, we'll get there sooner or later, and I mean, I'm just, he's probably one of my top 3 like currently working directors right now. So I'm excited for this, bro. I love like horror type stuff, and I love when it's elevated, like like a lot of his films have been.
I mean, yeah, I feel like we just don't have a director like him that makes stuff that was like made in the time that it was, you know, like really early films and stuff were shot just like on the street in like 1914 and shit, and it's really crazy to see like life like that. So his movies are kind of like just going back in time. I'm
glad you said it.
Dude, it's crazy. I'll be seated for Christmas Day.
I will too. You said this is 2026 Christmas?
2027, I
believe. Oh, damn. Okay. Hey, I'll still be seated. I'll still be seated.
I believe it was 2026 actually, because yeah, it was like 2 years from now.
Yeah, I mean 2025 just started, so I imagine they could definitely have it by then. They have pretty much 2 years.
2026.
Yeah, they got time.
Yeah, yeah. 2027 is far, bro. I'm thinking about the Batman.
Oh my
They gonna
god.
still be cooking it. All right, moving on to the next piece of news. We got Invincible season 3.
Hmm.
We got some voice casting announced. Aaron Paul's gonna be joining. Simu Liu as well. I actually
Yes,
have the
sir.
characters. So Aaron Paul is gonna be playing Powerplex. Simu Liu is gonna be playing Multi Paul,
Oh
which
my
I guess is
god.
like a duplicate.
Yeah.
Bro, oh Multi Paul. Okay, I get it. Kate Mara, who is in the Fantastic Four movie we don't talk about, is playing Becky Duvall.
It's
And then
fantastic.
Jonathan Banks, who everyone knows, he plays Mike Ermiton, Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad.
Army
He's also
Trump.
joining the cast, but I have no idea who.
Yeah, his is a question, like it's a hidden role. They haven't revealed it yet, so we gonna
I mean,
see.
yeah, the thing with Invincible is every time I watch a new episode, bro, I know nothing about the comics, so it's kind of like
Hmm.
just fresh new content for me. So, I mean, I don't even know who these characters are, but I'm hyped.
Put your
I
dick
hope
away,
Aaron Paul doesn't
Walter.
get fucking killed.
Put your dick away, Walter. I'm
Put
not
it
having
away.
sex with you right now, Walter.
Bro, stop
Hey, he just said right now, bro. He doesn't. He means just at the moment he's not in the mood.
at the moment.
I mean,
I
dude,
mean,
I'm really excited to see this. I love all of the people that are in the voice cast. I've seen them in other things. I'm fans of them. So, hey, bro.
hey, I mean, Invincible season 3 is coming out February 9th. That's
Wow,
just over 2 weeks away, bro.
that's crazy. Wow.
I think actually, while we're talking about it, there's a release schedule that they put out. There's no break.
Okay,
I think we talked about this. They learned
they
they're not
did.
gonna be fucking throwing anymore.
So
So
it's probably just week to week, right?
yeah, January 9th, or I'm sorry, February 9th, the premiere. We're getting 3 episodes,
Oh
and
wow.
then the following weeks, the finale ends on the 13th. We're only getting 8 episodes.
Oh wow. So it'll the 13th of March.
Yes.
Damn. So this is gonna run for like a month only. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I thought they'd come with more episodes, like maybe 10 or I don't know. I mean, I get every season is kind of just been 8 episodes. I'm just glad they're
Hmm.
not splitting it up because, dude, that sucked.
I'm kind of surprised that they dropped three on the first day. I mean, I'll binge them all probably, like,
Yeah,
but
that's a really good premiere. I mean,
yeah, I'm
I,
just surprised. I think
they're
most
just
I've
being
seen,
generous.
yeah, I've seen people drop two in one day. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone drop three, at least in recent memory that I can remember. But I mean, hey, bro, I ain't complaining. I'm just ready.
I mean, they know we've been starving.
Yes, sir. Who
Dude,
knows how long it'll be?
I'm trying to see Omni Man fight Battle Beast, bro. I feel like he was a character that came out in the first season, just kicked ass and then dipped. Like, never seen him again.
Hey, he'll be back, bro. Trust.
Dude, and I've looked up comic panels of him and shit, dude. Like, dude's crazy. Bro,
Yeah, I'm
he gives
ready.
off Yes King vibes, bro.
Oh God,
I'm
bro.
just kidding.
I mean, the king does give lion vibes, so like
Who made that mess?
you
I'm just
did good.
God, bro. All right, yeah. Look, I'm hyped for Invincible. I'm actually very glad that it's right around the corner. It's Invincible season, so probably by mid March we'll review it.
Mm-hmm.
Whole season. I hope it's worth it.
Yeah.
And I think they said they're also the following seasons are gonna come out faster than when the show started. You know, 'cause it's
Oh,
taking some
I've
time.
heard them say that. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
hoping. I just like whenever they lock in and they go like for example season 4 and 5. I would like if they just recorded them back to back, because if that's the case, then I imagine they could probably release them maybe mid to late 2026, and then the next one like early 2027. That sounds far off, but like it'll be here before you know it.
yeah, I agree.
But hey, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready for next month, and I'm sure we'll probably review the opening 3 episodes, like a little segment in one episode, and then we'll probably review the whole thing at the end, or one or the other. We'll see. Depends on if Nick
Yeah, I'm
locks
down for the
in.
3. We're gonna see if they're good, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right, the last piece of news. This one might take a bit before we get into Creature Commandos. Don't worry, we'll have timestamps. But
Uh-huh.
we're gonna be talking about the Oscar nominations
Mm,
and I wouldn't say a controversy, but I guess an actor who might work with a certain director might be quitting acting because they didn't get
interesting.
nominated for Best Director, bro.
Oh, really? I don't think I've heard about that.
I mean, it's not even a joke. I think he said it maybe as a joke before the Oscar noms got dropped, like way last year. But
Okay.
all right, we're just gonna go through all the nominees really quick. we can talk about maybe some that were like, damn, that didn't get nominated. But
Mm-hmm.
starting off with Best Picture, we got Honora, The Brutalist, A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez, I'm Still Here, Nickel Boys, and The Substance, and Wicked as well for
Oh
Best
wow, The
Picture.
Substance got nominated for Best Picture.
Yes, that's actually
Wow,
fucking
that's
crazy.
kind of crazy. I didn't expect it to go that far. But I mean, hey, bro, I'm happy. I like the movie. Honestly, are there any what is the word? Damn, the word where someone's like snubs. Are there any snubs for this? Because I feel like they just listed like a lot of movies that I would expect to be there.
I mean, if we're talking like personal snubs, like
Like what else could have been in there? Like
I thought Furiosa was really good.
I still haven't seen that, so I don't know.
Um, and I also thought, I don't know. I mean, I thought Sing Sing also was a really powerful film that would have got nominated, but I I don't think that maybe it was just marketed as well by A24, or it just wasn't as available to watch as many people should have.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have liked to see Sing Sing up there. So those I feel like that those two are personally snubs for me.
When did
What did I
Sing
say?
Sing
Furio?
like officially release in theaters? Because I saw that back in like April of last year.
Mm,
But I
let me
saw it
look it
like
up.
at a early screening at UTSA because like they're partnered with A24, so they had like a full
Yeah,
on thing, you know.
dude, we're so cool. Uh, it says July 12th. Yeah, I remember seeing it around that time.
July, okay. Well, I mean,
But I also
yeah,
remember,
that movie's good.
yeah. I mean, I thought it would be on there because like I feel at least like out of all the films here on Best Picture, some of them are biopics. Dune, of course, is science fiction. I'm glad to see that up there. But
Mm-hmm.
some of these other ones, I feel like are not as deserving as Sing Sing just in terms of like the message of it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I would like to see it up there. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Well, I mean, me personally, like I agree. I could see that being a snub. Um, but I mean, I'm happy with what got nominated. I guess it all seems like films like that would get
Yeah,
nominated.
pretty
You
heavy
know?
hitters,
Yeah.
regardless if you've seen them or not.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
What else
going
we
on
got?
to directing.
Okay.
Jacques Audiard for Amelia Perez, Sean Baker for Honora, Brady Corbett for The Brutalist, Coralie Fargo, dude, these names are crazy, for The Substance, and then James Mangold for Complete Unknown. Only
Okay.
five for directing, which I think that's the norm. Normally, when it's people competing against each other, it's normally five, like
Yeah.
maybe six.
Okay.
So this is the controversy. Way back last year, after Dune Part 2 dropped, Josh Brolin said that he was going to quit acting if Denis Villeneuve didn't get nominated, at least for directing.
Oh, so
And
he wasn't nominated.
yeah, and so pretty recently, like, I don't know if he went on TikTok or Instagram, probably Instagram, but he went on Instagram and he was like, yeah, so I think I'm going to quit acting. He's like, it's crazy. It's just, I guess it's just one of those things. And I mean, I can understand his frustration because looking at a lot of these movies on here, I've seen two out of three. I've seen The Substance and a Complete Unknown, but I don't understand why Dune wasn't on there. I mean, at
Hmm.
all for directing. That's crazy.
Yeah, I could see that being a snub for sure. I think Denis Villeneuve is on like a crazy run right now. And I think I completely agree with that. I think that's a pretty big snub.
I mean, I will say this: I haven't seen Honora, but I can already say like I know Sean Baker's films, and that makes sense. Like I feel like directing not only just works with how your film came out, but also like directing actors and stuff. And I feel like the scale that Dune Part 2 is at, like had to have gotten him a nomination. Cause like,
Yeah.
I mean, it
Wait,
did numbers, bro.
was Sean Baker nominated for Honora? I might have.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Nora's on here.
Okay, that makes sense. Honora is really good. Honestly, like I think Honora is. Oh man, I don't know. You never really know when it comes to the Oscars because some years you're like, damn, bro, like this won nothing. Like, are you crazy? Um,
Yeah,
I feel like Honora is a safe bet to win at least something. Like I don't know what, but like I mean, yeah, I don't know. I feel like snubbing Denis Villeneuve or whatever is kind of wild.
I agree. I like to see The Substance on there because that movie was completely crazy. And then I guess the one for Complete Unknown's pretty good. I think I gave it like a 3.5 on
Mm.
Letterbox. Uh, But I mean, bro, are there any snubs that you think other directors this year? Because you saw hella movies.
Oh man, let me open my list real quick.
I know. Just go through the list and like.
So from what I've personally seen, because I haven't seen movies that a lot of people are like talking about. Like for example, I haven't seen Conclave. I've heard that's really good. I think if I see that, that might affect, my list because I've heard really good things. What about Challengers? Did Challengers get any nominations for anything?
Yeah. So actually, speaking on snubs, Challengers got 0 nominations.
That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Challengers, that's kind of wild to get no nominations. Like, dude, that's insane.
I mean, yeah. I don't. Hold on. I have a list right here of like things that got no nominations.
God.
Yeah. I didn't even see Challengers, but I do know it was a big film. So Challengers did not get nominated. I saw the TV Glow did not get nominated. Love Lies Bleeding did not get nominated.
I don't care about
I can. Hey, I'm just saying. All right. I don't know. Maybe some people like that film. Juror Number 2 didn't get nominated.
Haven't seen it. I heard good
movie.
things. Yeah.
Furiosa as well.
Still got to see it. What about? Let me ask you like
Civil
some films.
War.
Okay, wait, no
Madam
nominations.
Web, come on. Are we serious?
Dude.
Put Madam Web like that wasn't a surprise. Transformers 1. Long Legs as well. Baby Girl. Yeah.
All of those are got nothing.
Got no nominations. Yeah, I could be wrong about Furiosa. I feel like maybe that got best. That had to have had one, dude. Are you serious?
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but
that's insane.
Did Nosferatu get anything, or was that released too late in the year? Because that came out around Christmas.
4. Yeah, all of them were related to like costume, set design, makeup.
That makes sense. We'll
go through them. Yeah, I think those are all deserved.
What about A Different Man?
A Different Man. Hey, well, let me go through with my brother.
All right.
Let's see. I think it at least had to have gotten one because it's not on this list of things that got 0 noms.
All right, I
hope that one did because that movie was actually really good too.
Oh, you saw it?
I mean, I saw the trailers, but
oh my god,
no, I didn't see it.
God, this dude just be chatting shit, bro. He just said, "Oh, that movie was really good." It's like, you see it?
It looked good. It looked good. All right.
Jeez, bro.
All right. Moving. God, I'm trying to get through this. Moving to actors in a leading role, we got Adrian Brody for The Brutalist, Timothy Chalamet for A Complete Unknown, Coleman Domingo, Sing Sing, Ralph Fiennes for Conclave, and then Sebastian Stan in The Apprentice.
Okay,
I'm happy to see Coleman Domingo up there. I hope he wins. That's all I'm gonna say. I think it's crazy. Timothy, I think he's up there for the wrong movie. Like I feel like he should be up there for Dune, but I mean he's still nominated.
I still got to see A Complete Unknown, so I don't know, but damn. I mean, can you list them all again? This is for actor, right? Best actor.
Yeah, in a leading role, Adrian Brody, Timothy Chalamet, Coleman Domingo, Ralph Fiennes, Sebastian Stan.
So Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing. Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
And many snubs.
Sebastian Stan for A Different Man?
No, for The Apprentice actually.
Oh, for The Apprentice. Haven't seen it, so I can't speak on that, but any snubs? I mean,
I feel like I don't want to say Longlegs was a leading role, but I feel like Nicolas Cage in that movie.
I think that's supporting.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
honestly, from what I've seen, I can't think of any snubs. I feel like that sounds pretty good to me.
Okay.
Now, when we get to leading actress, I'd like to hear who was nominated there because I feel like there's a lot more leading actress roles that I think should be nominated.
I agree. All right, well, that's actually the next category.
Okay.
Actress in the leading role. Nominees are Cynthia Erivo for Wicked.
Okay.
Carla Sofia Gascon for Amelia Perez.
Mm-hmm.
Mikey Madison for Honora. Demi Moore for The Substance. And then Fernando Torres for I'm Still Here.
I gotta look up I'm Still Here because I keep hearing this.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like does it? I don't know.
This is confused. Maybe directed by Walter Salles. This is a foreign film, I guess.
Oh, is it?
It looks like it. I mean, it says I'm still here, but underneath it says Ainda estu aquí. So it's like, okay, I
Mm.
guess this is a foreign film. I haven't seen it, and I haven't even heard of it. So, damn, on Letterbox, it's got like almost nothing but 5 stars. Like,
Damn.
if you look it up on Letterbox, you know how they have the like bar graph. It's like a flat line, and then as soon as you get to 4 stars, it goes up a tiny bit. It stays at that level for 4.5, and then it just jumps up hard to 5. I haven't seen a bar graph like this in a long time. This is crazy. I'm
I
gonna
need to
add
check it out
this.
then.
I'm gonna add this to my watch list. I haven't even heard of it, so I can't really speak on that. But I think potentially, honestly, horror movies always get snubbed at the Oscars, even though
I
a
agree.
lot of them have some crazy ass performances. I 100% think I know. I don't know if where you think I'm going with this. You might be thinking I'm gonna say Lily Rose Depp. Maybe that's a talk we can have, but I immediately think of Naomi Scott for Smile 2, bro. I
I
think
agree.
she is actually like insane in that film. I think that for me is like one of my favorite performances. Like, bro, Sky Riley, bro. Like,
Sky right.
is that Sky Riley? Like, dude, no, I'm not gonna lie. She is so good in that movie. I didn't like Smile 1. I don't want to say it's because of the actors in the first one. Maybe it's I don't know what it is. I thought it was just eh.
Mm.
This movie was like this is in my top 10 on the year. I actually have it currently ranked above Nosferatu for me, and I think her performance has a lot to do with that. And so for me, that's my number one snub.
Damn. Okay. You know what? You're cooking, dude. I agree. I didn't
There
even
you
think
go.
about Smile too, but dude, yeah, she went crazy in that movie. She has to like literally lose her mind.
Yeah,
And every
it's
time she's screaming and shit, like it feels like it's from the bottom of like her heart.
she's
It's
so good
insane.
in it, bro. It's wild. I don't know why they always snub. I mean, I guess I'm glad that they gave Demi Moore one because the
I
substance is
agree.
kind of horror esque. Um, I do
Body
think,
horror.
yeah, I do really think, I think Demi Moore 100% deserves it. I'm interested to see if Margaret
Mikey.
Qualley is nominated for supporting actress or actor
Mm. Bro, what you
because
doing if she pulls up and just she accepts
that
the the
that'd be
award
kind
instead of Demi?
that'd be kind of funny, but
Bro, that would be crazy. That'd be kind of
mm.
funny. She comes dressed up like Sue, bro. Yeah, I agree. Horror does get snubbed, but I mean, I guess we just looked up the one film we had not heard of. I'm Still Here, and it seems to be rated very highly. So it looks
Yeah.
like the actresses that got nominated were all part of good, like pretty big hitting movies. All right, going into an actor in a supporting role. So these are the boys.
Okay.
We got Yura Borisov for Honora. Um, Again, I haven't seen this movie, but I saw this dude reacting to him getting nominated, and like it seems so wholesome. Like he's actually a Russian dude with a family, and I think it was either his first time acting. He's like a breakout star, but I mean, good for bro. Then we got Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain, Edward Norton for A Complete Unknown, Guy Pearce for The Brutalist, and then Jeremy Strong for The Apprentice.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't have any complaints that jump out to me. I mean, it all sounds.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
haven't seen all of those, but what I have seen, I'm like, okay, like sure, yeah.
yeah, I've seen A Real Pain. Actually, a pretty good movie, and I'm glad to see Culkin get nominated. Uh, but yeah, I feel like the actor in a supporting role is always kind of like, who's the actor in this movie that wasn't the star that kind of made it even better? And
Yeah.
I mean, I agree. Kieran Culkin did a really good job, dude. Edward Norton actually in A Complete Unknown is fucking crazy. Like, they give him freaking. It's not like crazy hair, but they make it look like he's losing his hair. Because the character he plays, his name is Pete Seeger, something like that.
hmm
He's like an old time like singer. Like he's the dude that made that song like "This Land Is Our Land," like that old ass song. But
Are you
I mean,
talking about
I
Edward
wouldn't mind.
Norton?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah,
yeah, not
bro.
Kieran Culkin.
God, bro, ain't no way,
So I
bro.
wouldn't mind to see Edward Norton win either, because I mean I like him as an actor. I liked him in Fight Club, and I still need to see The Brutalist, but I feel like it's been on every other every other nomination list that we've looked
hmm
at. So I mean, I'm sure it's really good.
Bro, he played Pete Seeger, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, okay. God, Nick, you said, oh, that old ass dude who did the like, God, bro, put some respect on
And
people's names, bro.
bro,
That's
this guy.
crazy.
Look up when Pete Seeger was fucking born. Let's see if I
It
was.
was
Hold up,
probably
dude.
1920,
Probably 1914, bro.
probably 1920, I'd guess.
1919.
Yeah, hey, what I
Damn,
tell
he
you?
passed away 2014.
Yeah, bro, I told you.
That's crazy,
Hey, bro, put some respect on his name, bro. I don't know what you trying to do.
bro.
Yo,
Man,
hey, cancel this man.
no.
I
Also, Jeremy Strong too. I don't know if you know this, but they're both in. Kieran Culkin and Jeremy Strong both were in Succession, which just ended pretty recently. So Jeremy Strong's up for The Apprentice. I also do want to see that movie. I just gotta find out where to watch it. It's probably on Hulu. Honestly, they've been dropping all the nominee movies like recently. Shout out Hulu.
Okay, what about actresses? With supporting actresses?
All right, actresses in a supporting role. We got Monica Barbaro for A Complete Unknown,
Okay.
Ariana Grande for Wicked, Felicity Jones for The Brutalist, Isabella Rossellini for Conclave, and then Zoe Saldana for Amelia Perez.
I've only seen Wicked from this list, so I
I've
can't
only
speak on
seen A
anything
Complete
else.
Unknown.
I don't think Ariana Grande should be nominated for this. I think
Wait,
she's not bad, but like it's like this is 100% people that are in supporting roles that are doing way better than she is. Like she's not doing bad. Like she's doing fine. She doesn't need to be doing good for the role she's playing. She's very much playing like that kind of like preppy girl, like which it's not a hard role to play,
what, Zoe
especially for
Saldana? Who are you
no
talking about?
Ariana
Oh, Ariana.
Grande.
I'm sorry.
God, bro, I haven't seen Amelia Perez, bro. Um, it's just like if you've seen the movie, she's not giving a performance that's Oscar worthy. So I think that nomination is kind of crazy. I mean, I'm trying to think.
Jesus.
I immediately think of, I don't know if you would call this a lead role, because, I mean, I guess you probably would. I was going to say, Zendaya, in Challengers. I think that'd probably be a lead role for Challengers. I immediately think she did way, that's, yeah, that I don't think that's supporting. I think that's more of a lead role.
I was
She
gonna say
should have been
I don't think you've seen this
nominated.
movie, but Jodie Comer and the Bike Riders
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
did really good, bro. Well, that whole movie takes place during like the 50s,
Mm-hmm.
and Jodie Comer has to put on like this. I don't want to say it like a transatlantic accent, but she has like the kind of accent that I guess people talked in that time. You know, like
Yeah.
like greasers, like Grease. They're just like I don't know. She
I
did a
know
really
what you're
good
talking about.
performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Ariana's doing good, bro. I guess if she win, that would be crazy.
No, she shouldn't win. If she wins, like her
If
getting even her just getting nominated. I'm kind of like that's kind of crazy.
yeah,
Like that's kind of a glaze. I'm not gonna lie. Like you're glazing,
kind of a
bro.
glaze.
Like that's a little wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The only person would want to see win is Monica Barbaro because, I mean, she was in a
Mhm.
complete unknown. Like I said, everyone in that movie's really good. Everyone sang songs that were like recorded by the artist they were playing. So there was actually some talent that had to go behind that. And even if Monica is a singer or an actress that just learned to sing, like it's still impressive that she portrayed like a character in the
Yeah.
movie. I liked it.
Uh,
I'd like
I
to see her win.
I think Margaret Qualley for should have been nominated for supporting for The Substance as Sue.
Yeah, I agree.
That's one
That's a bit of
I
a
think
snub.
of. Yeah.
Well, see, this is where I'm not mad at Amelia Perez, bro. And maybe I am, all right? Maybe I am. I'll just air it out, bro. Like we both haven't seen this movie, and it's I'm going to tell you right now, it has the most nominations of this list. It has I
Yeah.
believe 11 or 13. Like
I
some
heard
stupid number.
I heard it was one nomination off for tying the most like of all time,
Yeah, which I
which
think
is
was
kind of
fucking
wild.
Oh god, what is the most nominated film
I
of
don't
all
remember
time?
what
There's
it
no
is off the top
way,
of my
brother.
head. I haven't seen Amelia Perez. I've seen clips from it and I've seen them out of context. I have no idea what the fuck that movie's about, and I've heard is negative things from the general public, so I don't know.
Dude, I mean, like I said, Zoe Saldana being nominated, like I'm sure she's good and I mean, she's a great actor. Like I'm not going to bash her at all, but she's also doing very well. Like she's in $3 billion franchises. She's already like won numerous awards. I feel like they could have gave it to maybe someone more deserving. You know,
Yeah,
like she's already someone that's on top, bro.
I feel you. I mean, yeah, I think from what I can speak on, I think all I really think that was a snub was maybe like Margaret Qualley. I don't really know any of these other films, so I can't really speak on them. Haven't seen
Come on, bro.
them.
Just shit on them for me. No, I'm
I
just
mean,
kidding.
but yeah,
I mean, you saw Wicked. You said it was aight, but you kind of said Ariana didn't deserve it. So I
she definitely doesn't. That's the one I can speak on. I've seen Wicked, and if you go and watch it, Ariana Grande doesn't do bad. Like she's playing the character she's cast as. It's like it
it
almost
just
feels
goes
like
to the school, right? She's just like a mean girl or what?
she plays Glinda. So like
Oh, okay.
you've seen
Oh,
Wizard of
right.
Oz, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So she plays Glinda, who's like, the nice witch that pulls up at the beginning in a bubble.
yeah.
She plays her, but from what we see, it's like all like a flashback to like before the Wizard of Oz. So like you see her at school and like you see how they become friends and all the stuff they do together.
It's actually
And
kind of funny, bro. It's just
yeah,
like a prequel to
it
the
is.
main
Yeah.
movie.
I mean, she doesn't do it's what I'm saying is the role she plays in that. It's like one of those roles where it's like it almost feels like she's not acting. Like it's like, oh, like this just seems like Ariana Grande. Like
Yeah,
as is. So it's like obviously she is acting, but the role is a role that doesn't require her to do anything worth a nomination of the Oscars. Like that's kind of wild. And like she's not necessarily bad in the role, but she's 100% not extraordinary. She's just like okay.
yeah. I mean, to bring it back to Margaret Qualley, bro, in the interview when she was talking about this substance, she said it was really like. Of course, she agreed to like do the nude scenes in the movie and stuff, and I know she wore prosthetics, but she said like, yeah, it was like really uncomfortable. Like, you're doing these scenes over and over, and like you're looking at your body and stuff, and I feel like doing that. Obviously, she got compensated more, but that seems more deserving and like more demanding for the role she was doing than whatever the hell Ariana Grande did.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. All right. I'm done with it. So moving on to writing now. This is for best adapted screenplay. A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Amelia Perez, Nickel Boys, Sing Sing, and that's it. Yeah, only 5. Hell yeah, dude, Sing Sing. Let's
Okay.
go.
This is for what again?
Best adapted screenplay.
Okay.
So they're
Yeah.
based on
Off rip.
books, I believe.
Yeah, off rip. I don't got any complaints. This seems fine to me.
I'd like to see Sing Sing win.
Yeah, I
To be
agree.
honest.
What else is there besides
feel
Sing
like-
Sing?
A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Amelia Perez, and then Nickel Boys.
Okay. I haven't seen anything else other than that, so I really want to see Conclave. I heard a lot of good things about it, and I believe
Yeah.
it's on Peacock right now. Or Paramount, one of the two. I'm probably gonna watch it within the next couple weeks.
I wanted to watch it too because it sounded so like I don't know, just the fact that it took place kind of like in the Vatican
Yeah,
among like a bunch of like cardinals and shit sounded really cool. But I'd have to see that.
I agree.
All
I
right,
agree.
moving on to writing for this is original screenplay. We have Honora by Sean Baker, The Brutalist by Brady Corbett, A Real Pain that was written by Jesse Eisenberg. He also directed that as well. September 5th, which was written by Moritz Binder. And then The Substance by Coralie Fargo.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm not mad at none of those. I wouldn't
Me
mind
either.
seeing The Substance win just because I think it was such a crazy original story.
Yeah.
Like I said, I saw Real Pain, which I really liked because Jesse Eisenberg also stars in it. And I mean, the whole idea of the movie of just kind of like two estranged cousins, coming together to, I guess, go on this journey across Europe was also really cool and fun to watch. But these other movies I have not seen.
Yeah, I mean, they all honestly, for me, any of these probably they sound fine to me. I can't really think of anything that was snubbed. In my opinion, like I feel like this is a solid list. I don't know. Is
I feel
anything
like
jumping
Trap
out of
could
you?
have been up here.
I don't know about that.
I'm not kidding, bro. Trap definitely could have.
Dude, get the fuck out. Are you being
Bro,
serious?
get September 5th out of here, bro.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Trap was genuinely written. Bro, it's original.
I mean, yeah.
M. Night wrote an OG.
That's fucking
Dude,
crazy.
I'm not joking.
Oh man, Nick, we just lost like a year's worth of credibility, bro. If that one statement.
Bro, what do you mean, bro?
Hey, it's all good. Can you read them again one time for me, just so I can like?
Yeah. All right, we got for best original screenplay, Nora.
I agree.
The Brutalist.
Haven't
A Real
seen it.
Pain.
Okay.
September 5th, and
Okay.
The Substance. You've seen The Brutalist?
No. That movie's like almost 4 hours long, bro.
Yeah.
It has an
I do want to
intermission.
see it, bro, but fuck, I'm trying to schedule a time in between
Yeah.
work.
I was gonna
But,
see it yesterday when Carl and I went to the movies and we saw the screen time and we were like, oh hell no, like what the hell? Yeah,
I
so
heard there's an intermission. There's an
there
actual
is.
intermission.
but still,
cool.
bro. I
Yeah,
gotta
I know,
wait to
that's
see
a
that
long
shit
ass
on the
time.
weekend.
I mean, it's getting a lot of nominations, so it must be fire.
I mean this is maybe I think maybe Long Legs potential. That was a pretty good I thought a good screenplay. I think
Maybe
hell
No, I'm
no. I think maybe I don't know if this is based on a book or not, or if it's an original screenplay, but I just watched this, so it's in my head. I think maybe A Different Man. I actually really like A Different Man. It's pretty good. Those are the only two. I mean, Red One.
True.
No, I'm
No.
kidding about that one. But
Mike's
no,
like,
yeah. Yeah, Mike just got hyped. He was like, oh, yep. He's like, finally.
I don't know. Maybe even Rebel Ridge. I know we talked about that movie, but again, I feel like this year was crazy. So, I mean, these are all pretty heavy hitters. But I mean, that was just an original movie I enjoyed. Like, if we're talking about originals, it was good.
Yeah.
If it needs to be nominated, I don't know. That's up to anyone else. But all right, moving on to animated feature films. We got Flow. I actually just saw this. Really good movie. Inside Out. Memoir of a Snail. No fucking way, bro. Wallace and Gromit: Vengeance, Most Foul. Got
I
nominated.
agree.
And then The Wild Robot. Okay, I've seen like 3 of these. All right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. These all sound fine to me.
Yeah. Like I said, I just came off seeing Flow. Bro, holy shit, it's really good. There's no
We
dialogue
almost saw
in it.
that. We almost saw that last night. Yeah.
You literally just follow these animals like trying to survive a flood, and it's so good.
Let them cook.
Inside Out's fine. The Wild Robot's also really good. I wouldn't mind seeing that one win as well. But I mean, shit. How many other feature movies came out that you think got snubbed? I don't know. I feel
for
like there's always
animation. This
yeah,
is
for
animation,
animated.
right? I
Yeah,
mean,
animation.
I honestly didn't see too many that were like fully animated. Like, let me look at my list. I saw Garfield, but thank God that ain't nominated. That does not deserve a nomination.
You'd have been like, boy, no way, boy.
I still need to see The Wild Robot. That was nominated, correct? Like that's deserving. Yeah, that's deserving.
I feel like Transformers 1 could have been up here, man. That
See,
movie was good. Like, if
that
we're
was
knocking Wallace and
good.
Gromit off, which I know I joke about that I love it, but on the real, I just watched that as a kid, so it's got nostalgia. But I would have minded to see Transformers on here. That was genuinely a good movie, especially for a Transformers movie when the past ones have kind of been shit.
I mean, yeah, it's for a Transformers movie. It's really good.
It was. We talked about how accessible it was, and
yeah,
like an adult and a kid could watch this and still be like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, but it's like, is it better than all these other films? I haven't seen them, so I can't speak on it. I've only seen this, so like, I don't know. I mean, it was good, but is it Oscar worthy?
Bro, Wallace and Gromit got animated.
I mean, that doesn't mean it's bad, bro.
I know you haven't seen it, and I know you're trying to be like, hey, I don't know, it could be good, but
it could.
I'm a Wallace and Gromit fan, and I feel like Transformers could have been.
Did you see it? Did Nick? Hang on, before you start. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah. See, look,
I'll watch it and we'll do.
Talking on shit you don't even know about, brother. Like you saying
review now, bro.
you already like kicking out Wallace and Gromit, bro, and the foul. You ain't even know what you talking about, bro.
Bro, this thing's got 100%.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
This has to be fire.
I'll watch it and then I'll let you know if it's better than
hold my tongue
Transformers
on that
1. Yeah, there you go.
All right. Moving on to cinematography, we got The Brutalist, Dune Part 2, Amelia Perez. No fucking way, bro. Maria, and then Nosferatu.
This is for what again?
Cinematography.
Oh,
This is actually very important.
I agree with Nosferatu for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I loved Dune. Greg Fraser, bro. I'm not gonna say he's like Zoe Saldana, where he's doing very well. Like he definitely deserves an award for Dune, but Nosferatu was fucking crazy.
Yeah, that and Dune are
like,
wild. Yeah,
I think you wrote this in your review for it, but you said like every frame is kind of like a painting.
Yeah,
of that whole Victorian era, and I agree. The movie's shot insane. I think one of my favorite shots is when Nicholas Holt's character is like going to Count Orlog's castle, and he's like standing in between the road. Oh my god! And yeah, there's like a carriage that's coming at him, dude. I would love to see Nosferatu win, especially because this is a big category. I told you the rest of the nominations are makeup, wardrobe, and I think set design.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of the only heavy hitter, especially for Robert Eggers.
What else were there besides Dune and Nosferatu?
The Brutalist, Amelia Perez, and Maria, which I have not heard of.
Dude, there's no way Amelia Perez has crazy cinematography. I mean, I haven't seen it, but it's like
there's no way.
I mean, the
Bro,
only
can't believe
the only scene I've seen is that one where there's like some doctors like singing about like a sex change and like.
Yeah, Zoe Saldana comes in. She's like, "I am here for the sex operation," and it's like, "Penis." Like, I'm like, what is this movie?
I don't. Yeah, I've seen it out of context. So I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, I hope context could save it, but
I don't know. It's just like that. The cinematography in that scene isn't anything crazy. It's just like a moving shot following them around. Nothing crazy happens. There's no wild like wides. I don't know. Maybe that. I don't know. We'll have to see the whole film to like judge the cinematography, but based on that scene alone, I'm like, yeah,
me too, bro.
I could have like I could have filmed this. I think.
I feel like Sing Sing had great cinematography.
Yeah, it did.
Furiosa is a huge snub, dude. Oh my! There's literally a scene, bro, where Furiosa's on a truck, right? It's like an oil rig, and the whole scene is like from the point of view of these. I guess what are those white dudes called, bro? They're like followers.
Yeah, they're like.
I'm forgetting their names.
I know what they are. Yeah,
they're like characters in the universe, but they're like flying on parachutes, and they're like throwing these. Bro, it's a crazy action scene. I don't know how it didn't get cinematography nominated.
I could see that because based on Fury Road, I was like, oh damn, this film.
Yeah, that was like 2016.
Was that nominated for cinematography? Fury Road. It must have been. It must have been.
Dude, that was back when the world had sense, bro. There was no freaking crazy ass snubs.
Yeah.
Best picture, best director, best cinematography, best visual effects.
Yeah. That all makes sense. Makes sense.
What a banger. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I feel like Furiosa is really getting like snubbed, and it's honestly kind of getting me pressed, bro. I also feel, I don't know. I guess. I wouldn't say Monkey Man would make it up here, but I actually really enjoyed that movie. I get it had a lot to compete with, but I think the cinematography in that was also pretty enjoyable.
I agree with that, actually.
It's filmed like John Wick.
I mean, in some shots.
Hey, yo.
It's a good film. I think I could see that being a snub.
I agree. Maybe even Long Legs too, because that film had crazy visuals.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to costume design, we got A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, and Wicked.
This is for what?
I think Nosferatu should win. And I've only seen 2 of these films.
This is for what?
Costume design.
Okay. Yeah, the costume design is crazy in Nosferatu. What are the other films?
A Complete Unknown, Conclave, Gladiator 2, and Wicked.
I won't lie, the costume design is pretty good in Wicked. The whole like I think they should win set design or something because the sets, it's crazy. They are pretty good in that film. But then again, there's some other movies that have some crazy sets too. Like Dune just looks out of this world. Nosferatu looks like I'm literally like stepping foot in like an old century, you know. That one's kind of tough. But this one, what are the other ones? Like, I need a list, bro, because you just got to read them to me. I don't got a list in front of me. You're the one with the list.
I mean, I could send it to you. We can go through it together.
Yeah, that'll be easy because I keep asking you. I'm like, yo, what was it again?
Okay. Well, for costume design, A Complete Unknown.
Yeah.
Conclave.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Gladiator 2 makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I haven't seen Conclave, but I know it's like
Hey,
Vatican.
Are the costumes good and Wicked?
They are.
Hey, I need to see it, bro.
There you go.
I mean, yeah, I'd like to see. I mean, Gladiator, like I said, it makes sense. I've not seen it, but I'm sure the costuming in that is crazy. I'd like to see Nosferatu win though, because I feel like the costume design added so much.
Yeah.
To like making the world feel real.
I agree with that.
And it just adds to like world building in general when you make a movie. And I mean, hey, it was done really cool. People dressed really weird back then. They dressed kind of cool too. All right, I'm sending you the list, bro.
Okay. Word at.
You better be ready. All right, moving on to film editing.
Okay.
We got Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia Perez, and then Wicked. I
feel like editing is always such a weird award because I feel like half the time they fuck up with I don't know, like how do you judge editing? Because to me, good editing is when you don't notice it. Like you don't notice like all of these cuts and like things, like it all is just so seamless and perfect that you don't notice all these things, you know. It just kind of flows. And a lot of times I feel like what ends up winning best editing is like just whatever has the most edits. And it's like, I don't necessarily think the most edits means the best editing, you know?
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I'm sure it got nominated last year, but Oppenheimer was really good just because 3-hour movie edited so well that it just flies by. And yeah, like you said, it makes the story flow.
Yeah,
for the benefit of the movie. It's not like, oh shit, we had this cool camera effect, we did this. Like it's basically the award for film editing is best pacing, right? Like best kind of like how does this movie flow in terms of watching it. I haven't seen any of these, so I can't really talk on it. But
yeah, let me cook. What I was gonna say, right now, I haven't seen The Brutalist. That movie fucking long as hell, and it's got an intermission. So I'd have to see that before saying anything.
Makes sense, I guess.
Because off rip, that just sounds like insane. Emilia Perez have not seen. Conclave have not seen. But I will say, both Wicked and Anora, for me, they flowed very nicely. Both of them have pretty long run times. But I did not feel them at all. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, both of them flowed very nicely. I was locked in, especially Anora. A Wicked was, like, really good. It was longer than Anora. But I think Anora, for me, like, that... I mean, I literally talked about it with Carla, and she actually brought it up after the movie was done. She talked about how she was like, oh, like, a lot of times Carla has ADHD, so, like, you know, it's like a... you know, like your attention span might like, you know, move if the movie ain't like locked in. And that movie is like long. Like that movie, I believe was 2 hours, 20 minutes or something like that. And Carla told me that like she was not bored or like her attention didn't like waver like for the entirety of Anora. Like, and I was like, oh yeah, me too. Like I was like locked in, and like that movie, we both felt like it was started and ended. Like it was just like so good. Like we were just like enthralled with that film. We also said the same thing about Wicked, but like not on the same level as Anora. Like we were locked in and it felt like it went by quick. But to me, from what I've seen here, I think Anora like had amazing editing, amazing pacing. Like it was really good.
Damn, I gotta see it, dude. Holy shit.
Trying to tell you, bro.
Say it on the pod, bro. I fumbled.
I'm glad you said it. That shit's about to release in the Criterion collection, bro, and your ass still ain't seen it.
What? Is Criterion?
Yeah, Criterion announced...
It's
Yeah.
fucking wild.
They announced their releases for like I think February, March, or April, one of those months, and Honora is one of them.
Sheesh.
You already know.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna watch it on my phone.
That
How it was meant to
that's
be.
honestly that's crazy. I don't know when the last time a film came out in theaters and then like its official release, like maybe 5 months later on like physical format, was immediately Criterion. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of, I don't know when that's ever happened, if ever.
Yeah, honestly, that's kind of more of an honor than any award. Any
Yeah, low
award you would
key.
get.
Yes, sir.
Like, yo, you could take the award, bro. All right, going on to makeup and hairstyling. We're almost there. We got A Different Man. You've been asking about this. It was nominated.
As it should.
Amelia Perez,
Bro,
Nosferatu,
dude.
The Substance,
Ooh.
and then Wicked.
Okay, immediately I'm thinking Substance just because, like...
Yeah, The Substance better fucking win.
That's crazy, bro.
Bro,
like,
in terms of an original story, and then they also had to make a fucking... I don't want to spoil it for anyone that hasn't seen it, but the ending has very good makeup. I mean, does this also count for, like, I guess, not special effects, but I guess...
visual effects?
Yeah, but I mean, talking about the climax of The Substance, like the thing that happens at the end, does that count as makeup as well in hairstyling?
I think it could, 100%.
Right? Like if it's, I think so too. Yeah, I'd love to see The Substance win. Crazy movie. Also, A Different Man. I haven't seen it, but like I've been reading the story around it, and just the whole premise of it really intrigues me, and I feel like the movie I would really enjoy.
Yeah.
Nosferatu. I'd like to see this win again. Actually, funny enough, people were complaining. Spoiler for Nosferatu, very very minor, but Count Orlok has a big mustache, and people were saying that it kind of took away from, I guess, the menacing, like scary look that you would get from a vampire. But I don't know. I think some people were trying to say, I guess, since it takes place in like Transylvania, and I guess it would have made sense for the time period. That's why like Robert Eggers did it. But I mean, just Nosferatu, I'd like to see it win as well.
Are you talking about the mustache?
Yeah, the mustache.
Yeah, I'm honestly, like, when it first popped up, I was a little confused just because of like what Nosferatu has typically looked like. But thinking on it. You must crazy style. I think bounce, dude.
That was dude the whole movie.
I was gonna say, I agree. On first watch, like the first thing, I was like, "What the?" But as I thought about it, I was like, you know what, like. This character is literally based on like Vlad the Impaler, and like that dude had that stash, bro.
Really?
Yeah, like the real life. Oh God, this dude Nick, bro, don't know his history.
Dude, all right, look, I've heard of him, bro, but I didn't know. So the character, wait, hold up. So Dracula's not real?
I mean, no, he is. He's literally Vlad the Impaler.
But you said the character was based on it.
I mean, it is him. Yeah,
like the look,
like everything about him.
Bro,
how did you not know this, bro? That's like the number one thing people know about Dracula.
I did not know that.
God,
I thought it was
dude,
just
get this guy, bro. Get his ass out, bro.
Dude, you gotta be messing with me.
No, I'm dude. This is like the number one thing.
We'll go into this in the review, all right?
I bet.
Too much into Nosferatu because it's so good.
I was gonna say that I think it works because since it's based on him and from the style and like the time period that he would have came from. Like, this goes also back into costume design. The fits that Nosferatu himself wears, it's like, it matches not the century that everyone else is in, but the century that he would have been alive in back when he was like, in his royal position or whatever. Which is like great attention to detail that most people probably don't even notice. And so, like, his whole thing kind of goes with that. And I think that also goes into the makeup and hairstyling. I will say, though, this is kind of a stacked nominee list, in my opinion. I've seen everything on this except for Amelia Perez. I've seen A Different Man, Nosferatu, The Substance, and Wicked. And I'm being completely honest with you. I would be happy if any of them won besides Amelia, because I haven't seen it. I can't speak on it. But any of the other ones, I think, are deserving of this.
I agree.
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know why Amelia on here, bro. I mean, out of everything, I feel like the makeup and hairstyling would be that crazy for that movie. I feel like for Furiosa, easily could have been on here.
Yeah.
Long Legs easily could have been on here. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. Maybe even the Bike Riders, dude, because it's like in the 50s and shit. But
I agree. I'm glad you said it.
hey, anyways. All right, moving on now to music for original score. We got The Wild Robot, Wicked, Amelia Perez, Conclave, and The Brutalist. Bro, it's like the same 4 films. Every other list. Brutalist, Conclave, Amelia, Wicked.
And this is for, you said original score?
Music, original score. Yeah.
I
haven't seen The Brutalist, but just based on the trailers, I'm not going to lie, I vibe with the songs.
I bet you do.
The Wild Robot's good. I feel like other movies maybe could have been on here.
But like what, Nick? Give us something.
I mean, The Substance was pretty cool. I liked how
you like the
yeah. No, I like the really like poppy, like pump electric music. I don't know.
Makes you
that was pretty good.
Trying to pump it up.
Pump it up. Nosferatu also was really good. I'm actually surprised it didn't get nominated.
Mm-hmm. I've only seen Wicked from this. But I feel like if Wicked wins like original score, it's a little like, I mean, brother, like there's already a whole like musical on this. So it's like, is that even an original score? Like, because all they did was just re-record the musical like that's already been written. Like there might be little slight like changes in terms of like, oh, let's add like some more violins here to give it some more like, you know, like little things like that, but at the end of the day it's the same song, so it's a cover from the musical. It's
like you already have something to go off of.
Exactly. So if this wins, I'm like, I mean, that ain't even an original score. I mean, actually, or would that be considered the soundtrack? And are they talking about the music that plays not during the singing parts but like during the regular parts? That would be, I guess, more so considered the score. Well, I don't know.
We have another category, which is sound, and Wicked is also on there.
Whatever, bro.
I'm assuming sound is like sound design, right?
Probably. I mean, whatever. Honestly, I don't care about this one. It seems like it's the same ones.
I'm not
whatever.
Gonna lie, it's weird. It's weird that Dune it got canceled out. I don't know if you heard about this, but because a certain percentage of the score was taken from the first film, it wasn't able to be nominated for original score.
Ain't no way, bro.
But if we're talking about Wicked, like it's like, what the fuck? It's almost like they got a pass. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Kind of mad Dune did not get nominated.
Yeah.
Moving on to music for original song, we got Amelia Perez. I'm not gonna name the songs, but I'm just gonna name the movies. Amelia Perez, The 688, Sing Sing, another Amelia Perez song, and then Elton John, Never Too Late, which I don't know what that's from.
I guess it was a documentary on Elton John.
Yeah. Why is Amelia Perez on here twice?
Hey, bro, it's just cooking that hard. They have that many good original songs.
Bro, why is Wicked not on here? I'm actually surprised for the first time Wicked's not on here.
Well, maybe it's because, like I was saying, there's no technically original songs in it because they're all from a musical. So maybe that's why. Honestly, I bet you Amelia Perez is gonna win for this one. Like, I'm already calling it right now. The fact that they have 2 on here, they're gonna win for one of them. I'm gonna call it right now, bro. We'll double check back when we have the award winners.
Okay. I feel like Lady Raven from Trap kind of got skipped here.
Dude, get the fuck out, dude.
Dude, I'm not joking.
Bro.
I was watching the movie. I was vibing. Why is Amelia Perez on here twice, bro?
No,
Put Lady Raven on there.
You know who is? Fuck Lady Raven. Who actually got snubbed for this? Sky Riley. Sky Riley, bro.
Hey, some of the songs in that movie
No, dude. Hard. I'm not even fucking with you when I say this. I ain't saying this for the gag. I ain't gagging like you. No pause.
Whoa.
Sky Riley, I have one of her songs on my Spotify, bro.
Is it the one where it's like,
I got a new brain. Yes, sir. That shit is good, bro. I have that. That should be nominated. That is legitimately I mean, I dead ass be listening to it, bro. It's on my like songs. It's a good song, bro. That is a snub. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, okay, no joke. Sky Riley got snubbed.
Yep, I agree.
Would that even work? Because no, okay, they'd nominate Naomi Scott. Like
it's
Sky
original
Riley's
song,
a
bro.
fictional character, but bro, I agree because I mean, like you said, Naomi Scott's performance in that is not only crazy for her screaming, but she had to pretend to be this celebrity, like a Taylor Swift type musician, and like learn songs.
I try to tell you,
I feel like Amelia Perez does not need to. All right, moving on to production design, we got The Brutalist again, Conclave again, Dune Part 2, Nosferatu, and then Wicked.
Honestly, I haven't seen Brutalist or Conclave, so can't speak for them.
Dune Part 2.
But the next three are all crazy in their production design. Like, I'm not gonna lie. For me, Dune Part 2 that's probably what I'm leaning towards. I would love Nosferatu to win, but I will also say I would not be surprised if they gave it to Wicked.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, brother, you haven't seen it, but I mean, like, no. Dude, the set design, the production design, like, it is like really good. Like, it's clearly like they locked in. But like Dune Part 2, I said this earlier, that movie's like on a whole other level. Like, that's insane. So like, I would say that's a strong contender. Like, I would imagine that's gonna win, but I could see Nosferatu or Wicked as well. And like, I don't know, maybe Brutalist or Conclave. I haven't seen them, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'd like Dune to win just because like I feel it's because you're adapting a book. And so I feel like when you're building the sets for these planets and all this stuff, it's more hard to kind of visualize, like, all right, what would these actually look like? With Wicked, Nosferatu, The Brutalist, I know, is based on, like, an architecture coming to America. Like, there's actually references you can look back on. So I feel like Dune is pretty deserving because it's kind of, you're literally having to imagine this. It's like when they were writing Star Wars, they had to make it all up, you know?
Agree.
And Conclave seems pretty cool. Like I said, the fact it takes place in the Vatican, I'm sure was really... I wonder if it was actually shot there, or I wonder how that went. But they probably did exterior shots, and then of course had like a set in LA. That makes no sense. But
yeah,
hey, Nosferatu, I wouldn't mind if it won either. All right, moving on to sounds. We got two more, brother.
Okay, bet.
A Complete Unknown, Dune Part 2, Emilia Perez, Wicked, and The Wild Robot.
I mean, I've only seen Wicked and Dune Part 2. I mean, I think the sound in Dune Part 2 is crazy. Like, it is massive. Massive. So, like, honestly, without even seeing the other ones, I think Dune is my favorite. Like, not to glaze.
Romulus did not get nominated for this category.
That's because it's a horror film, bro.
Had really good. Dude, they always get snubs. Like, when's the last time a horror movie... And it's so weird because all these movies, like, come on, bro, A Better Man bombed. I get that we have, like, big hit movies, but horror seems to bring in a lot of the money throughout the year because it's a very consistent genre that gets released throughout most of the year.
I agree. I'm glad you said it.
I feel like Longlegs maybe could have been on here.
Maybe.
Maybe even Civil War. I don't know if you've seen that. But
I haven't seen it yet. It's still on my list. I'll see it soon.
It's pretty good. I mean, yeah, besides that, I'm not really mad at the rest of these. I guess Dune, yeah. I don't care about the rest of them, bro. All right, last category. We got visual effects. We got Alien Romulus, first nomination, bro, and last. Better Man.
Yes, sir.
Dune Part 2, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Wow, and then Wicked. All right, well, this is actually a pretty good list.
Yeah,
Emilia Perez. Let's
I'm not gonna lie. Like, this actually is solid, and I mean, shit. I'm trying to think. Like, I'm trying to think of snubs. Like, is there anything that isn't on here? And I can't really think of any. I feel like these are the big hitters for visual effects. If I'm being honest.
Honestly, if Romulus won, I would not be mad because a lot of we talked about how cool it was they used practical and mixed with like computer visual effects to kind of
Yeah.
make it all. Yeah, just the whole process behind that was really cool. So I wouldn't mind seeing them win.
Yeah, I honestly I don't want the monkey to win. Like Better Man. I'd be cool with
The
the other
monkey.
one winning. The other monkeys who came here on the apes, I'd be cool with them.
Oh, okay, dude, a better man. Dude, I have no idea. I was thinking of a different man. I
Oh
was like,
nah. Nah,
wait,
bro.
wasn't it called something else?
It's
Dude, this
Better
is the
Man, bro.
monkey
This
movie,
this
bro.
is the monkey movie, dude.
Bro, and it's going against Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
We got 2 monkeys in for the
Dude,
category.
that's crazy. 2 monkey movies. Bro, what is 2024, bro?
Honestly, like,
What the fuck?
imagine Better Man bombs like shit, but then it wins this, bro. It wins an Oscar.
Dude, if that actually happens over even Romulus, and especially Dune. No, the
Yeah,
fact
that's
that
fucking
that
crazy.
movie is with Dune is insane. Bro, the fact they even listed it above Dune in the nominees is insane. Put that one at the bottom, bro. They literally are taking it off fucking
Dune
off
part
everything.
Dune Part 2 stands out to me just because, like I said, like the scale of that film is just crazy.
Yeah.
It's
We finally
massive.
saw like sandworms and shit up close. It was wild.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and the battle scene at the very end is, oh my god, dude. Yes, King, bro. Yeah, either Romulus or Dune. I guess Kingdom deserves to be up there. That movie was pretty fire. I mean, yeah. Those are all the nominees for the Oscars 2025.
I mean, yeah, I guess there are a few snubs, more so for me in the big awards. I think everything else is pretty fair in my opinion. I haven't seen Emilia Perez, but it's kind of crazy that it got that many nominations. I guess we'll have to hey Nick, I guess we'll have to watch it, bro, and see if it's got any legitimate, I don't know, any legitimacy to it.
What's that meme on TikTok where he's like, hell no.
Oh yeah. Oh hell no.
Hell no. I'm not watching it. I mean, look, maybe we will, because we watched Madam Web, bro. If this movie is genuinely getting nominated, it can't be that bad.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean,
it has to be good. Like, no way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just hearing a lot of discourse about it online, so I don't know.
Right, we'll see.
All right, bro. Well, that's the nominations. Right. That's crazy. I didn't expect us to spend that much time on it. Dead ass, that could literally be the episode right there. That could just be, hey, bro, there we go. We talked about all the nominations. That was the main talking point, but that was supposed to be news. God, dude.
Well, we can end it right here. I don't care.
I mean,
we still got Creature Commandos. It's up to you.
I mean, how much do you have to say about Creature Commandos? I just feel bad because it's if we title this episode reviewing Creature Commandos finale or Easter eggs at Creature Commandos, season 2, what to expect, breaking down Creature Commandos, and then we spend 15 minutes talking about it, but we spent 40 minutes going through all the nominations of the Oscars. It's bro, what is the episode really about?
No, you're right.
Honestly, I think let's call this episode now. Let's end it early, and I say let's maybe combine Creature Commandos with Nosferatu. I have more to say about Nosferatu, but I feel like Creature Commandos I have stuff to say about it, but it's there's no way I have more than what we just talked about.
I agree.
All right,
longer than all the noms.
I guess that's the episode then. I guess there you go. We're gonna have to record another episode on Commandos and Nosferatu at a later date. And yeah, that's the episode. I mean, hey, let us know any snubs you feel like the Oscars had, what movies should not be listed or should be listed.
Hey, Furiosa should have been on there. Long Legs.
Honestly, I could see. I think those have some merit to them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Trap.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know about that. Sky Riley though. Check us out. Yeah, check us out on Instagram, on Twitter. Our letterboxes are in the description below. Nick, we have a ton of other stuff in the description as well. And Nick, I'm gonna let you call us out, bro.
All right, make sure to go follow our socials, everybody. Thanks for listening, and make sure to go follow our letterboxes too, because you can always see what we're watching. You can maybe catch what's potentially going to come up for a future review, and make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And we'll see you guys in the next one.